bottomed or leveled. Yeah, what does this mean? Where we can go? What is this market bringing to us? Welcome to the opposite. My name is YADO and I am your guide through this channel. For today we will have a look. I will show you some projects, kindly 4 at least, where I'm partly invested, partly not invested, and I will tell you why and why I show you these projects. Of course, because they are very interesting, but why are they so interesting? And stay till the end so you will be able to see my view. You know, I'm looking through from the opposite. Yeah, I would say let's start. We will talking about BABYCUBAN. We will talk about eVAULT. We will talk about HODL. And we will talking about SLINK. Let's start. I would say we will start with SLINK. So SHIB link, or so on. This coin is something about I'm not invested for the moment, but of course I will be invested at least the end of the day. Why? Because it started to look very interesting into the upwalk. It looks like it gets some massively strength all around. The project itself is working and doing pretty well so far. They're very active and they're performing. This is a very interesting and good thing. So kindly they go to be alive kindly around a month. For now not, so less than a month old project, less than a week. It's very interesting at least, and the power that it is already showing to me is kindly amazing. Buy and sell orders looking very mixed for the moment, but it really heavily bottomed out to me. So since here it started to get some strength, it is looking about to get some much more power. It, like you already see, got very close to break above this resist line. Of course, I really think today it will be broken, so it will keep going above, and right next resist is around here. This looks to me like it's a kindly very strong one. Why is it so? Look, we're about here, touched, fall down. We touched here, fall down. We touched here, fall down. So 3 times it got touched and it fell down. This means there is something strength about this resist. I think the chance to break it is definitely there. I think it will be not done today. This easy resist will be broken, I think, definitely for today. It looks very good so far. The level up since here looks very strong, even though according to the buy orders, and here like you see a very strong signs are out there. Of course the retracement, so the comeback down is definitely there, but it levels up and this is very strong. So I think it will keep going, and have a look at the website. So they're kindly working pretty trustful, and yeah, like I told, I think the all-time high in a very soon time, maybe even though at this month, is definitely there, the strength. We'll see what it's doing at least. So now I think we go to the next ones. Of course, this looks like a HODL. Yeah, HODL is a very interesting project. If you have a really deep look into it and you look since the start of its launch, it's constantly on the grow. Yeah, since around 13th of July, it started some massive grow, and yeah, since kindly 3 days ago it started a crazy go. The uptrend is really massive. It's kindly crazy. It looks like it don't want to go back down. Even the pullback, so the comeback down, the corrections, if you want, so on these fast coin are get eaten as fast as possible. So it really looks like it wants to go back up. For now, I think it's not a good time to invest it if you really want to take the dips. I think, and that looks to me pretty sure it will go back down at least to these points here. It will Hopefully it will be not too fast come back down, because this would be very sad. It would even too would mean it will come very fast down, very fast back up, and kindly all around these crazy things. This is something not everyone wants to, and for now I'm really in, and I wait for the big surprise. At least I think it will keeps going, and yeah, will be very interesting. I loaded up kindly around yesterday again. I was in around anywhere here around. I've got the point to enter, and kindly around yesterday, so 22nd, I was jumping in around here. So it was definitely a good looking sign to me that it got 3 massive candles next to each other. Like you see, I was right about this meaning, about this opinion. And now I think I will stay and will wait for some 10x gain or so on. I think the possibility for these ones, the reflecting and the reward is kind of crazy. It works pretty well, and so far it's doing pretty nice. For now I'm out. I just stay on the side and watch the money grow. Even the rewards, this is pretty nice at least. That's very fun. For now, I don't think it's a very good time to invest now. If you want to take the dip, well, of course, if you think about the longer run, it is even to now a good sign to hop on. But I think it will go back down again to this 3.5 around before it starts to go kindly to cancel the 0 at least. We'll see. Everything is possible. This coin looks really strong, even though with the burning rate and so on. This is kindly crazy. It works pretty well, and yeah, even though when the holders don't grow according to the reflecting and so on, it will go still in a grow. So very interesting project so far. Now I would say let's go to the next ones. Yeah, right, like you can see here, eVAULT. This is one I'm not invested for now. I will wait for the right point to enter. Of course, the reward system and so on, according to USDC, will be rewarded. The reflecting is very nice. The idea behind is just amazing if you know how to use it. Of course, there's not much to know. You will be automatically rewarded. This would mean you buy this coin at least and just lean back and wait for your organical grow and wait for the rewards according to the transactions. So like I wrote, I think it was 10%. This is kindly amazing, but don't forget, USDC is a stable coin. This would mean you always know how much you're able to get, and it will stay exactly that what you get. Some other coins working different, like HODL, you will be rewarded in HODL. This would mean the coin grows, so even to everything you already got grows together with it. This would mean for nothing you will be rewarded and will be organical grow, not only by growing the coin, even to according to the rewards you will be organical grow, because the price is going into the upwalk for now. I don't say it will go further like this, but for now it is like this. That's the positive sign about the rewarding about USDC according to this project. When you will be rewarded, it's not matter if it grows or not. The things you already got will stay the same money in US dollar as it is. So it will even do the same in a month, the value, and even to the range of its price. So very nice. It only will maybe level up or down kind of like 1-2% according. So nothing bad at least. Yeah, and I think it will keeps going down for a little bit more. Here around you're able to see according to these dips, massive dips, this is definitely a very strong bottom, and I think it will keeps going once again there. And right after it will start to pump massively, because the reward system is definitely very nice. It works pretty well as far as I see, so why not growing? And even if you look at the start here, it grows since the start, and the growth for now was not that massive at least. So I think there is much more power up behind. It kindly did it 10 times or 12 times if you want. So since the YADO, so this is not that much at least. Let's go to our last ones. Yeah, like you see, this one is currently performing a little bit different. It looks to me like it wants to go back to the bottom at least. Of course, if you got the chance to hop on around this space where the bottom is already, you will be very lucky at least. For now, it looks like it is just in and constantly go down. To me, it looks like it will perform a pretty short cycle and it will run up. I would say in the next 2 days it will start to pump again, and it will be very massive at least. Why so? Because even though they have a reflection, they starting to get some very good promotion so far as I see, and yeah, it looks like it will perform pretty nice in the next couple of times. The bottom is definitely here, so the pump and dump is getting more short and short and short, even to a point when it's tight together. So when the pump and dump will be not that much anymore above this bottom, it will start to gain really heavy. Don't forget, this is a very young project. There can be any time that it will gain a 10x, as it was nothing like in a very short term. So the possibility from now on to get in a 10x is definitely very high. At least the holders are very strong. At least it still stays above the 400 holders. This is a very good sign in my opinion. The reward system is also very nice and it works pretty well so far. It just takes some time. This is kindly normal because it loads up some transaction and will be back up. So this is the way it works. This is how it is. And my average jump in is around here. So for now I am in loss at the moment, but there's nothing bad about it. At least I will take some more load when it goes below the 30 around here. When it dips below this point, I will hop on once more, do a better average hop on point. So it will be at least around 17 or 16 around. And my loss will be not that big anymore. And I think, like I told, the 10x will be much better gaining when your main hop on is a little bit lower at least. So now let's go to our Twitter account. Yay, like you see, the last update was about BABYCUBAN. It is looking pretty well so far. I really think the bottom is around this point, the 13 around. To cancel a 0, it will take a 10 time. That's how it is always. Around not the whole 10 time, but 8 currently, around 8 times of its price level when it is at the bottom. I really think it will happen. I really think it will happen very soon at least. The power is there about it. And that's the reason why I'm on the SHIB. And even to the rewards according to the reflection is also very nice. 5% of all transaction shaked out to the whole holders. This is very nice. HODL, definitely a very good buy. Even to these ones will give you some reflections, some rewards. This is very nice. You will get it in HODL. For now it is looking pretty fine because the organical growth of HODL is definitely very nice. It only needs some, it already has a very good performing about transactions. It needs a little bit more at least. This is fine. This is good. It will happen at least, and this is definitely a very good thing. It will gain the whole value of HODL token for each holder, and it will gain the price, also very nice. This is definitely something pretty good. Like you see, BABYCUBAN very active, even though here, like you see, kindly 2 days ago this update, but there are much more for now, so you can keep watching on Twitter. Different influencers or pretty much famous people do a real massive load of promotion, at least so far as it looks like. And yeah, the strategy brought them to China, so we'll see what is happening according to the price. Everything can be, like you see here, even to Nick Carter, this guy from the Baxter Boys, the older investors, I think will know that, so kindly everything above the 30-year-old people, like I'm. Okay, yeah, now I would say let's go up to my opinion according to this episode and about my investments. Yeah, like I told, BABYCUBAN, I'm invested. eVAULT, I'm not invested for the moment. HODL, I'm invested, and I got a really good point to enter, so I will stay there. I'm not investing more, but I will stay. I'm very happy at least with it. SLINK. SLINK is also looking very nice to me. Right after this episode, I think I will have a little deeper look and thinking about investing now or kindly around the next couple of hours. But it looks definitely very good to me that it will go further into the upwalk. Of course, million token. It was not part of the episode of today, but even too very interesting. It really goes kindly very close to the $50 range. I hope it will dip below, every dip below $50 today in the next, I think in the next 8 hours I will buy it up, because I really think this goes parabolic. There will be massive hype growth FOMO. It will pump above the $1,000. I think definitely before that will happen. I think it will go around the $500 to $700 and will take a place right back down, not to the $50 range. It will maybe go to back down to $150 to $200, but this is like working with a glass sphere. This is just my opinion. I'm looking from the opposite, and yeah, it's a pretty matter thing to do some calculation for what you think the future will bring according to the hype and the fundamentals you have now. This is investing, and that's the biggest risk, at least, because your investment is just always according to what you think will happen. This is the point out of everything. And what do I do? How much do I invest in this risky projects? At least each month I choose $5,000 at least that I really invest in these high risk games. Why do I do so? I choose 5 of them each month at least and put not all in one, but at least $1,000 to each project till now. So I do this now for currently around 6 months according to this meme hype. Before that I was in other projects like this super low supply projects. I did kindly the same around, and for now I'm doing it with meme coins and kindly this reflecting coins, at least for now, but they're pretty much mixed to the meme hype and so on. We'll see how it's happening, because especially many of them are already working kindly according to NFTs and so on. Very interesting. Many also do some use case, at least. This is definitely very cool, but for now I live the hypes and I sell when it's close to be gone. That's the point. For now, these reflecting coins are definitely starting to hype. So I think they will gain massively in the next couple of time. This is maybe the point where meme coins starting to be over, these reflecting coins starting to gain. And at around September, the market will start to recover. What does this mean? Well, of course, the bigger projects, so the top 100 projects at least, are starting to get back into some good mood, and I think it will be a very good idea to hop on there. For now, like I told and like I always tell, the high risk games are just better investments. This strategy I'm investing brings me pretty much profit, at least. It works pretty well. Well, of course, it's not that I'm choosing 5 meme coins, that's it, and I'm in. No, I do real research. What kind of research? Is it trustful? That the locked liquidity on Unicrypt is just really nice at least, but it's not a trustful sign in my opinion. The trustful sign about it is much more how big do they adapt, do they have an announced team, so is everyone knowing who's the name of the team, how big is the hype around it. So like you already see, BABYCUBAN is not that big for now, but many famous people are already talking about and so on, and this is pretty nice, and this brings some strength, and this is one of the most reasons why I'm in. And even to the reflection is definitely something very strong and a really big reason to be invested in. That's the point I'm doing. And of course I don't stay fixed according to these 5 projects, at least. Like you see, for now there are only 4 and I'm out, so $1,000 for the moment are not invested, at least if you want to see like this. But I even to change my strategy. Well, of course, why not? When you get already with $1,000 at 10 times, it's not matter how good the other 4 performed, at least, because you already have 2 times of your investing. And this is always something to keep in mind when you see this strength, and then you're always looking for some 10x gainer at least. Of course, the most powerful thing about we're looking for, every investor I think, is the 100x or maybe even though the 1000x gainer, but the 1000x gainer will be not found that easy. And this is not an everyday thing, and even to a 100x gainer is not an everyday thing. A 100x gainer is maybe all 2-3 months you will find for the moment one. You will not know that you are on it for the moment, but like you see already on BSC, the crypto sport already showed what it can be. It's already 80 times I think, or 70. Maybe one of these project is even to one of them. I think HODL has definitely the most potential for the moment to go there, according to these 4 projects that I talked in this episode about it. So I think this was enough small talk and information about it, according to this meme hype, reflection coins hype for the moment. If there is something you want to let me know, read a comment right below this video. Everything for your research I will do, and I will hit it right below into the description. I try to give as much information as I can according to my investments around these episodes. Of course, I can give it all one by one, but I try my best, and the idea to give you kindly some opinion or look from the opposite according to my experience about crypto space. And you know, if you're already in since the start, I do crypto since 2016 at least. Well, of course, I was not good enough to understand the cycle, the crypto cycle it was at this time, so the profits were not that massive, at least. They were fine and nice, but not that massive, at least as I wanted to. And this cycle is, in my opinion, will end around 2022, so keep thinking this looks like just a bigger correction. If you look at it in kindly 4 or 5 years around, you will see this will look just like a kindly dip and massive gain right after. That's my opinion, that's how it will look like. This cycle will take at least for now on 6 to 10 months again, so keeps going further. Well, that was it from the opposite. This was YADO, and enjoy your day.